name is Nathan LeVan, retired E6,
Now,
U.S. Army.
where are you from, Nathan?
Oh, Bellefontaine, Ohio.
Okay. Tell us about how you entered the service.
I just misappropriated my mom's birth certificate and signed up in May of '49 at the age of 16 years old, and I was sent to Fort Knox, Kentucky, to 12 weeks of basic training. Then after that, we were sent to Fort Sam Houston, Texas, and after that, after 12 weeks of that, our whole company was sent to Tripoli, North Africa, Wheelersfield, at 1603rd Air Base Group, Matt's Atlantic Division, and we ran the hospital there.
Okay. And when you say hospital, what was your job in the service?
Bid-pan commando at first,
Yeah.
driving the ambulance on the flight line.
Okay. And then tell us what happened after. What was your next stop?
Next stop was Munich, Germany, in late '51, when the Air Force medical personnel came into and took over the air base. They transferred all Army personnel out and to different parts of Germany. And I went to 98 General Hospital in Munich. The old Catholic is an old Catholic hospital.
So you were a medic.
Yeah, I was a medic from 1949 to 1980.
Okay. And since you went in '49, did you participate in the Korean War?
Yeah.
Well, tell us about that.
Well, I was with 25th Division, and we saw a little action up by DMZ zone, and we was in a medical unit, had our own ambulance there, one ambulance, 2 jeeps, 1 doctor, 2 nurses, and 5 medics.
And you were one of the medics.
Yeah.
And tell us about being in the infantry division that you were with.
25th Division?
Yes.
We just assigned to them,
Okay.
and we had our own hospital tent, own hospital evacuation center.
Okay. And what was Korea like?
Hell.
Okay.
Not bad, because I wasn't there during the big 51s and 52s and stuff like that. I got the tail end of the service. But I got my combat medical badge.
Okay.
For Korea, in Korea with the 25th Division.
Okay. And then the Korean War was over.
Yeah.
And then.
Well, I was sent back to Hawaii, and then went back to the United States. And in '58, I married my next door neighbor girl, and we proceeded to have 5 kids.
Okay.
And we had a kid in '58, '59, '60, '61, '63, '62, '63, and all the 5 kids. One was born in Hawaii. Michael was born in Hawaii when I was with the Tripoli Army Hospital.
Okay. So you stayed in the Army.
Yep.
And Vietnam came about, the Vietnam War.
I was with the 4th Division. We went over with the whole division. I took my wife and the kids back to Ohio, got them settled in right next door to her mom's house. And then I went to Vietnam.
And tell us about Vietnam as a medic.
As a medic, we had not that bad. We had sneaky peaks all around us, surround us in that area. We had foxholes when we first got there in Pleiku, and then we went into Quatsa huts, little Quatsa huts, and then we went from there. We went to the forward area up in Dak To, and Bammy to it, and we gave medical treatment to the mountain yards, which mountain yards hate the Vietnamese.
Okay.
Well, they hate the Viet Cong. But then I served in the front area for a while, and I flew in the helicopter rescue, and one day we was coming out of part of Cambodia, and we heard a boom, boom, and next thing I knew, a piece of shrapnel came in to the helicopter on the big poles where I was strapped in, treating the people from the first to the third layer, and I got a piece of shrapnel in my nuts.
Okay.
I passed out, but when I got back, they took me out and gave me first aid at the hospital there, and then they was going to send me back. And I said no, so I stayed there and healed up, and I kept working there and until we left, till I left Vietnam.
So they gave you.
Well, we left there, and I went to Nha Trang for a while. Then from Nha Trang, we went to Bien Hoa, Long Binh, at the hospital there. Then in between times, I went to Hong Kong on R&R and all that jazz. Then came back, and then went to Swan Lock when the Israel was having a 6-day war with Egypt.
Okay.
I was at the Swan Lock, it's part of 11 Cav,
Wow.
Black Horse.
Yeah.
And we was doing surgery there on guys coming in off of APCs, getting hurt and stuff.
Wow. So you're a Purple Heart recipient,
Yeah,
and being a medic,
yeah,
that's, we get a lot of veterans that are just, they put the medics on the top of the list of what y'all
Yeah.
do.
Well, I saw Hacksaw Ridge, and I said, there go I, except it was not Japanese, it was in Vietnam.
Uh-huh.
And then one thing about Korea, I found out I was at the Kogyo prison war camp in Korea, and where we held 175,000 Chinese prisoners. Well, when the peace treaty was signed, they brought 3 cargo ships into the bay right below Saigon. It was about 20 miles north, south of Saigon, and they brought the 3 cargo ships in, and they took all the prisoners out. That was after that general got captured at the prison camp, and they put the tanks up on the hill and said, you release them or you're all going to get blown up. But anyway, nothing happened, so they released them. But they was trying to get more benefits out of the Americans.
Wow. So, how does it feel today to be a veteran of the Korean War, Vietnam War?
I'm very fortunate. I'm very fortunate, and I made the right decisions at the right time, and I ducked when I was supposed to duck.
Mm-hmm.
I guess is how you put it. But
How was your homecoming from Vietnam? When you returned to the States?
well, when we returned back, went to Fort Ord, California, and I went to Letterman General Hospital for a PA, physician assistant school. And I went out there. I went to Fort Leonard Wood, not in Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri, but down to Monterey, California, and Fort Ord. And then we took our car, drive my car into some of the gas stations, and they wouldn't serve you gas because you had military stickers on it.
Okay.
They did that quite a lot. And a lot of, there's, I would say 20% was like that. 80% was, well, you're welcome home and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But about 20% was, you can't serve you gas, you can't eat here because you got the veterans tag.
How was your homecoming with your family, with your 5 children? And
Very good. I got to see them all, got to be with them and raise them.
Well, good. Any other stories from your military service that stand out? How was the food in Vietnam that they fed you?
We had good rations.
Mm-hmm.
We had good rations at the hospital. Some of the hospitals I work at, we had good food.
Okay.
We never denied any food.
And where did they present your Purple Heart? In a hospital or?
No, they just said there.
They just gave it to you?
At the 4th Division did.
Okay.
Because of the shrapnel in my nuts. I don't deserve it, but that's the way life goes.
Hey, you were wounded and you definitely deserve the medal that you've earned. So, well, Nathan, we're proud to know you and honored to talk to you today.
Okay.
And very honorable service being a medic and
25 years.
25 years. And how old are you today?
84.
84 years old.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow is your birthday. Well, happy birthday. And thank you again for doing this interview.
Okay, thank you.